Good morning, LKN. 8:34. Happy Tuesday to you. Always like hanging out with professionals from around the community, people that know how to help people thrive, help businesses thrive throughout this great area. We've got someone who can do that very well. Katelyn Graham, The Admin Effect is the name of the business. Katelyn, thank you for being here this morning.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
So you are in the financial space, kind of, sort of. Is that a good way to describe it? Or how do you like to describe it to your friends and kin and kith alike?
I would say we are very much in the financial industry as a firm. So my company, we serve high-end financial advisors as their virtual operations. So specifically helping their clients get their accounts opened at Fidelity, Charles Schwab, doing any annuity applications, life insurance, all of that. We do all the back-end work for the financial advisors.
I mean, you talk to probably a lot of smart people in the day, if I had to guess, right? Like a lot of people who just know what they're doing, right? They're very confident in themselves, very confident in their product and their business. Just generally, I'm throwing you a curveball here to kick things off. What's it like talking to people like that are super smart, and you're trying to tell them, hey, I can help you be smarter? What's that been like for you in your journey with your business?
That is a great question. I love that because it is all about psychology and how to actually speak to people who you have to talk to them in a way that a lot of things are their idea and help build things around their processes because they are so good at what they do. They are the ones that are meeting with their clients and they're dealing with millions of dollars for these people, their hard-earned money. And then we are working with those types of people. So we have to support them the best way we can. And that's really working around them in the best way possible to support them.
And such a unique niche on the regulatory side. What's it like for you as a business stepping into these other businesses that have regulation and you have to know the regulation? What's that been like for you and your team kind of through all this stuff too?
We find that we help people deal with compliance and make sure that they are compliant with their systems, their processes, helping with their CRM systems, making sure everything is documented. And that's a big part of the compliance piece that we're really good at. So it works out.
Efficiencies in business are very important. So how did this idea come about for you to help financial firms be more efficient?
Well, I didn't just wake up one day and said, this is what I want to do with my life. I actually wanted to direct live television when I graduated college, but ended up in the financial world around 2014. I worked for a large distributor of insurance products for about 8 years. And then I went through some life changes where my best friend in the whole world passed away from cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. In May 2020. And that type of life event really just changed my whole perspective on everything. And I knew that I had a bigger purpose and it really gave me the courage to go out and step out into something different. And working in an insurance distributor for so long, I was kind of like, well, what do you do with that type of experience? And I really loved working with financial advisors. So I was talking to a couple of financial advisors, and one of them was like, I don't need someone full-time. Can I split you with someone? And that's where the concept of my business came about. So I started contracting myself out as their virtual ops, started with 2 clients, April 1st, 2021. Over an 8-month period, built my book to 8 advisors that I was serving as their virtual ops. So 8 different email addresses for each advisor, all different phone numbers, every CRM system.
Yeah.
I was seeing it all. But fast forward to today, I have a team of 17 people who are doing this on mass scale across the U.S. And we also train advisors' back office staff. So I have a training program that I host at my office here in Cornelius.
Curious because we have Joshua Adobe, North Main Financial, does a show. We've got plenty of other financial advisors we know too locally in the area. What's the shit? Are you seeing big shifts in that kind of financial space right now, or maybe some of the products? Give us some insight as to what you're seeing kind of in the industry as a whole.
I mean, there's so much that has changed just in the last even 5 years. I mean, one big thing that's happening to a lot of organizations is private equity coming in and buying up different financial advisory firms, some of the bigger IMOs or distributors of these products and things like that. So there's a lot of the acquisition going around. Products are all very competitive, so they're constantly launching. Not much has changed there in the sense of evolution of that. But as far as their back office, I'd say there's so much technology out there, but AI is really coming into play and making things a lot more efficient. So our industry has typically been, or traditionally, been very prehistoric when it comes to technology.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember it took so long just to convert over to e-applications from paper applications. So I'm interested to see how these advisory firms adopt the new technologies and AI, because there's so much more efficiency that you can cut down and produce way more business by cutting down the time it takes to do some of the back office tasks.
Yeah. Katelyn, you mentioned that you guys have a class that you teach here in Cornelius. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes. So as I was working with these advisory firms, I realized that their back office wasn't typically trained. There's no training resources, and it just would create kind of not the healthiest work environments, but not by choice, but more they just didn't have the right tools to empower their staff. So it became my mission and our mission now at the Admin Effect to help create happy, healthy work environments in these advisor offices by training their staff. So I host a 2-day new business intensive course at my office here in Cornelius, North Carolina. And we have people fly in from all over the U.S. where we host trainings and we teach them everything that they need to know. And it's really the why behind everything. You can train someone to check boxes on a form, but if they don't understand what they're actually doing, that's how they're just going to be able to do the job to a certain point.
It seems like part of your why is the time value of money based on your personal experience you had, that all of a sudden you decided to create this business. What's that like, conveying that to people, that, hey, the value you're bringing is the efficiency and the time? What's that like, having that conversation?
It has been an interesting journey to essentially try to create a whole paradigm shift in our industry, because traditionally advisors look at their operations as an expense instead of an investment. So I'm changing the game on that, and the language around that, saying, hey, when you invest in your engine, like your sales is the horsepower, but if you need to invest in your engine, because if the engine's not running, then what's the point of the sales power to begin with?
You still having fun? Do you enjoy it? It seems like, again, such a niche space. So
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
I love it. It is, and it's just evolving. So again, I started April 1st, 2021, hired my first full-time employee September 2022, and here we are today. So we're just getting started, but it's so fun to just be on this entrepreneurial journey. And my favorite part is growing a team and creating a space where people can thrive, and watching them come in with, I call it untapped potential. They have their light inside of them, but they've been in other situations where it was dimmed, and to be able to just light that fire and see them thrive has been incredible.
Entrepreneurship is such a unique journey. Everyone's is different, right? Whether it's, you got a car wash, or you got a financial firm that advises other financial firms, right? And all that other kinds of, where do you look to learn stuff? I would imagine that you probably have to stay up to date on a lot of things. How do you like to learn and kind of stay ahead, or help you come up with those new ideas so you can help your clients innovate?
I'm all about constant personal, professional growth. And I read a lot of books. It's an older book that I was just reading the other day is Blue Ocean Strategy. Right now, there's a ton of books. I read a lot of books, and then I like Alex and Layla Hormozi, acquisition.com. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but I watch a lot of their videos. So just trying to, catch little nuggets from all different types of entrepreneurs out there. That's the best way to continue to learn, and then just doing it. Getting out of your comfort zone and just do it.
You mentioned AI and technology. Obviously, it's a huge, every industry, right? Every sector across the entire world right now. And the big word related to AI is automation. Do you think eventually the financial firm, just, throwing this up on the whiteboard, it means nothing, right? It's just us having a conversation right now. Will it all be automated at one point for financial? So one click kind of takes you A to Z through the whole process, or what do you think?
I think anything is possible. So in being a part of what we do, a lot of our knowledge will help build whatever that looks like. But I mean, what, 50 years ago, did we think that we would be able to pay for stuff on our cell phones? We didn't even know.
Right.
Like that wasn't a thing. So I can't wait to see what happens.
That's right. Katelyn Graham, she is with the Admin Effect. She's the founder and CEO. If there's a financial firm out there that's interested in learning about you, what's the easiest way to kind of start that onboarding process or get with you guys to learn more? Just
visit our website. We have our links to book a call on there. So www.theadmineffect.com. Visit our website and book a call. You'll likely speak with Heather on my team. She's amazing. But or come schedule a meeting and stop by if you're local.
Very cool. Katelyn Graham, The Admin Effect. You can check out theadmineffect.com. Thanks again for coming, Katelyn. We appreciate you.
Thank you.